Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let me close this real quick. Just even out the light a little bit, diffuse it, which is interesting because something about sand, dirt was coming to mind. Maybe you live in a very sandy area or like the desert or near the beach or something. I'm just going to start pulling. I'm going to shuffle this 3 times. It's not usually how I do this, but I feel called to do it like this and split. The Empress, the Tower, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Lovers, 4 of Wands, King of Wands, and 9 of Swords. With the King of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. This has both masculine and feminine depictions of the court cards, and the 10 of Swords at the top of the deck. Okay. I'm going to pull this as guidance at the end. So let's move these over. So first and foremost, I do feel like I'm talking to someone who was kind of feeling like, okay, everything's starting to come together. Everything's starting to work out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And then boom, something happens that kind of turns that all around. Now, this could be something that was very catastrophic, or maybe this was just you changed your mind about something, and it really, through that experience, it really helped you to look at something objectively. And I do feel like at first maybe you were kind of, I don't want to say too grounded, it sounds a little weird, but maybe you were just too rigid, I would say, in how you approach something, or how you were in a relationship with someone or something, or there was just a lot of rigidity. And I feel like through this change, this very sudden change, you were kind of able to look more with your heart, to look at something, look at the bigger picture and be able to lead by way of your heart. And so I think you did make a choice to, come back to yourself and be grounded, but allow that rigidity to kind of relax. And through that transformation, you stepped into a whole new side of yourself that you kind of didn't expect to step into. You could be dealing with some kind of like imposter syndrome or something right now. Or you could be, it's like when you kind of made these choices to lead with your heart or to think things through, maybe it's like you made this decision, this choice that puts you in a leadership position, but now you kind of feel like, am I even worthy of this position? Is this my path? There could also be some worries like, I don't want everyone in my business, or dang, there's too many eyes on me. Yeah, interesting. What's the guidance? Let's get some guidance here for you. Just one card. What's the guidance here? That's cute. Okay, I'm going to read this out of the book. Bottom of the deck is time. I just did a reading actually, and one of the messages that came through was that you are not running out of time. Number 20, and also number 2 was significant in that reading. Planning, making decisions, taking risk. Yeah, and like I was saying, you made a choice, you made a decision, you changed your mind about something here. And it was a little risky, and maybe that risk did feel like some kind of like catastrophic event, because maybe it didn't go as well as you thought it was going to go. But divine detours, divine intervention, that's the thing, right? With this key here, this owl imagery, number 26, inner calling, clarity, intention. It's like you feel called and you feel guided to go in a certain direction, and it may be very scary, and you may not understand what you're doing in that position or even how to be in that position. But when you are following your heart, you cannot be led astray. Movement, quick decisions, and progress. Rider, number 12. This is giving me death card energy. Transformation coming through. Yeah, and like I was saying, like sudden changes, quick movements, quick decisions, quick progress. And that's what this is giving me. It's like the moment you were able to step out of some kind of rigid energy, this could be a schedule, a job, a relationship. It's like everything just kind of started flowing through you and to you. And I think that's where you were able to come into alignment with your true authentic energy and really step into your power. And yeah, you may be feeling like a little imposter syndrome. You may be having these fears of being perceived. But like I said, when you are led through your heart space and guided and able to make plan and make these moves in co-creation with God, spirit, the universe, whoever you resonate with, you cannot be led astray. Ain't no way. Let's read this out of the book here. Also, some of you guys can be writers, like poets, authors, something like that. The affirmation for this, it's on page 36, 37, so you can be that age. You don't have to be, but affirmation says, my consciousness expands daily. I am only limited by the limits I put on myself. Wow. Beautiful confirmation, because like I was saying, you stepped out of some kind of rigid box, right? And maybe this was a box that you put yourself in. Ain't no problem with that. That's what the human experience is all about, right? We're just experiencing something. It's all good. You are on the right path for your freedom. You only need to persevere and put in the work. Focus on what you love doing, following your heart. Don't let anything steer you away. Your fears are valid and relevant, but they do not hold power over you. Wow, again, something about stepping into power I was talking about, but there could be some fears about that. This kind of confirms it here. Your fears are valid and relevant, but they do not hold power over you. What do you fear? Do not let it stop you. What gives you anxiety? 9 of Swords here. Recognize it, attack it, do it. You are learning how to strategize. You are beginning to understand where action and energy need to go to be self-sustaining. This energy is fast-paced and can't be slowed. Your spirit guides are saying that you need to practice meditating more often to clear distractions, to create a stillness and space to hear them. I'm sorry, let me read that again. Your spirit guides are saying that you need to practice meditating more often or clear distractions to create a stillness and space to hear them being your spirit guides. You may be blocked by electronic devices or distractions and too much opposing energy that is getting in the way. Wow. You need to free yourself of toxins and poor particle waves interfering with spiritual messages. Let go of worry. You are strong and powerful, King of Wands. Wow, that's crazy. Use your discernment with that message, but I do feel like you're coming out of some really, really rigid energy and just flowing. And when you flow, that's when everything can flow to you and through you. And also when you open up, that's when you can release all of this baggage and negativity and what's not in alignment with you. But also, again, when you open up, you free up that space to hold the capacity for everything that wants to come to you and be birthed from you. I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. Take care.